Hi everyone and welcome back. Today's video will be a little bit different than usual. I'm still on my summer vacation, so I thought I would make it easier for myself and only do a voiceover for the whole video. So no on-camera talking in this video. This video starts at this beautiful waterfall. I have been here many times before, in all seasons of the year. And here are some images I have captured here during the winter. Hiking further upstream, I found this tree branch stuck in the middle of the stream. The placement and the shape of the branch got me thinking that someone must have placed it there on purpose. I mean, doesn't it look like a tiny dragon? Placed or not, I took the shot and I'm very happy with the final image. The hike quickly moved away from the stream. Only the first 2, maybe 300 meters of the hike was along the stream. The path continued over fields with cotton grass, and I saw birds that are typical for this location. And I could not walk past them without filming them. If you have seen some of my other videos, you know that I like to include birds in my videos. The hike then continued through this old and beautiful birch woodland, with lots of lichen hanging down from the trees. I also spotted this exotic woodpecker. I'm not alone on this hike. I cannot think of a better way to spend my vacation than with my partner hiking in the Swedish highlands. So you will see a lot of her in this video. And here we are, leaving the trees behind us, continuing the hike above the tree line. The highest spot above the sea level on this hike will be at 1137 meters, with a fantastic 360 degrees view over the surroundings. We had very changeable weather on this day. A bit of rain, a lot of clouds, but the sun did find its way through them occasionally. And the wind was very strong. Eventually the hike took us down the eastern slopes and close to the small tarns we saw from the mountain ridge. We were more sheltered from the wind on this part of the hike, and the path took us over several small creeks that crossed our way. A nice change of sound from the howling wind to the gentler sound of slowly flowing water. The hike then continued over some fields and then back to the old birch woodland. I did not capture any nice shots when we were above the tree line, but on the way back to our car I did capture this image of beautiful ferns. I like the repeating patterns and the deep shadows between the ferns. I took the shot handheld, so I had to crank up the ISO all the way to 2000 to get a faster shutter speed and make the image sharp. And that image concludes the first day of our trip to the Swedish highlands. The next day we decided to take it a little bit easier. Yesterday's hike was almost 25 kilometers long, so we needed a bit of a break. So we went on a shorter hike and we could see where we parked our car during the entire hike. This is also a location I have been to many times before, so let me show you some photos I have captured here on other occasions. The plan for the next day is to hike up the distant mountain to the right of my partner. The highest peak will be 1300 meters high, a 2.5 kilometers hike with an elevation of 520 meters. And here is a picture of the mountain I captured a few years ago. On our way up the mountain I found a very interesting composition. Between two slopes there was a group of birches positioned perfectly between them. I wish I had taken my time to make the photo perfect. I should have taken the shot at a lower position, making the tree trunks appear as silhouettes against the bright background. And also I could have waited for the clouds to arrange more harmonious. But overall I'm very happy with the shot. The wind was even stronger than we had on our first hike, and you can really see how the wind is moving across this small tarn at 1100 meters above sea level. A bit further up the trail we came across this incredibly beautiful meadow, with all the different colors, shapes and textures, with the wind moving across the grass and the sun dancing through the clouds over the meadow. I lack the ability to describe the total awe I felt looking down upon this scene. I tried to capture something that would give justice to all this beauty, but ultimately I failed. This scene had to be witnessed on location to be fully appreciated. And here is the final image. When we approached the final stretch of the hike, the wind got even stronger, almost pushing us up the mountain slope. We had to be careful because the wind could knock us out of balance if we weren't careful. The hike back down were quite uneventful, but I did capture this image of the small tarn and the surrounding cliffs when a stripe of sunlight broke through the clouds. The video is now coming to an end, so I wanna thank you all for watching. And if you liked my video, please give it a thumbs up. So yeah, thank you all again for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.